want to let somebody know that there's always a shift before the lift. And can you trust God in the transition that you didn't look for but you needed? And sometimes God is trying to call us to another level, and we just got to let God really work in our life, and it's in that moment that we really got to seek him more, because what you're going through, what you overcame, what's coming is all worth this transition that he's trying to take you through. There's going to be situations that you may not always understand. We got to ask God for guidance. We got to keep being aligned with him wherever he's taking us. And there's going to be a little bit of fogginess in the way, in some direction that maybe God is leading you to, but keep on walking through it. When God says go, go. Going to be some doors that close, but that leaves room for doors to open. And there's always something on the other side of that not giving up. Even when things are starting to stir up in your life, there's always a blessing on the other side of that not giving up. And it's important not to give up, especially when God is trying to guide you and lead you. You can't give up. Okay, Jesus didn't give up on you. He gave up his life for you. He never gave up on you. So I'm going to need you to keep going and just really trust and have faith and patience in this shift that's happening. And going through transition and having faith and patience always brings me back to the story in the Bible when Jesus was walking on water and he told Peter to come, and he's like, all right. So he had a little bit of faith because he was walking on water, but then the faith disappeared when he looked around him and he took his eyes off Jesus, because he's seen the storm, he's seen everything around him. And that's just what happens in life. Sometimes when we're on the path and we get our eyes off of Jesus, looking at everything else around us, we lose faith. We start to think thoughts that are not of us. And in those moments, you just got to allow God to slow you down and take your eyes off what's around, all right, and let him lead you. Have faith and patience in this season, okay? The shift is happening for a reason. Doors are closing. God is trying to open a new thing in your life. Let him do it. Let him work, and I just want to say this. If they got a problem, you let them know. Get gone and goodbye. Love y'all.